month. I love it so much. And this is a new day, a new adventure here in City Explorer. My name is Luis Jose, and today we are going to discover in different parts of the world, different backgrounds around you. We are going to explore you different countries, different cities in the world, exactly in Malaysia with our explorer Otis, who is going to do, I think, the best traveling ever here in the story of City Explorer. And of course we are going to discover the streets, the magical streets of Paris, or the magical port in Paris with Pierre. First of all, good morning Otis, or good evening, because I'm always mixing our explorer in Malaysia.
Hey, hi Explorer, thank you Luis. Hi, welcome to City Explorer. Welcome to City Explorer. Thank you for watching. My name is Otis and I'm your explorer in Malaysia, and this is my pass. So behind me is my resort that I'm staying. So today the thematic I'm going to show you guys is a bit sad because it's my last time to show this place. It's called Cherating Beach, and I'm going to do something like my blog, the lifestyle, so you can follow me to see how's my lifestyle going. I'm ready on the bike right now. So as you can see, this is my bike, and I'm going to take this bike to go to my favorite lunch restaurant. And I'm going to show you how to order the traditional dish in Malaysia, which is called Nasi Lemak. And the second thing, I'm going to show you the street view with my bicycle. And the third one, we're going back to the beautiful beach and we're going to say goodbye on the beach. Back to you, Luis.
Thank you very much. Remember, you can follow the story of Otis by Instagram, by WhatsApp, not of course, but you can follow by YouTube, by Facebook, or by the website. Remember, Otis, just like an advice, the mask is only doing to keep you safe, only about the COVID, not your teeth. So be careful, we don't want to lose one of our explorers.
Yes, thank you, Luis. So right now, I'm going to take within just 20 seconds to ride to my restaurant, the very best Nasi Lemak restaurant, and just in front of me, 100 meters away. And I'm showing you guys that because if you're from Euro, if you're watching this from Euro, you might, when you travel to Malaysia, you might feel it's very difficult for you to see the menu because you don't know the dish, the name, and what is it, and which one is dessert, which one is the main dish. No worries, I'm going to show you the very, very common food in this country, and which is called, hi! Sorry, it's my friend. And yeah, we're arriving this beautiful restaurant, and it's so authentic. I'm going to show you. Let me show you the rear camera right now. Stop myself first. So on the right hand side, this is my favorite restaurant. Maybe you can't see it. It's covered by the cars and trees. And I already told them I want the dish. I want nasi lemak and showing you guys. So they already prepared it for me and for you guys. We just have a, let me park my bike here, say hi to my bike. So we walk in. So this is how we order food in Malaysia. I'm gonna show you from the original, the authentic way. Hi Kak. Hello. So as you can see, we need to scan first. I already scanned. So you will see the rice is there, and this is the dish you can additionally add on to your rice. So today I'm going to show you guys the very original, the way we eat it, which is like I add with the original side dishes on the nasi lemak. So I'll show you what is the nasi lemak first. Hi Kak, how are you? The world is watching you. Oh yeah, this is the owner and the daughter, and they are owner actually. Ya, saya sudah angkat ini nasi lemak kan? Telur mata satu. Itu telur rebus pun boleh. Ya.
Otis, if you
So
could translate a
the nasi
few,
lemak
because we don't
main dish
understand
in Malaysia.
Malaysian.
Yeah. Oh, sorry about. So I'm asking her for giving me the nasi lemak. Actually, I asked her to preserve me the last rice because they finish very quickly in the morning until afternoon. So this is actually the rice she's holding. I came here during the early morning to ask them to reserve this for me because I want to share with the City Explorer, and she's adding some anchovies, which is a small fish, and also timun. Timun is a cucumber. And the last thing, the most important one, is a sambal. It's a chili. I will show you guys closer look later. So she's adding the chili. So you no need to ask them to add anything. They will just add it for you because this is together. It's like a brother and sister. They are a family. You cannot eat without one of this side dish, you know. So you no need to order them like I want this. No, they will give it all for you. So now she's peeling the eggshells. This is one of the important side dish. Ya, saya ayam satu. So I add one chicken. Yeah, boleh. So let me go back. Sorry about that. Okay. Terima kasih. Teh ais satu. Okay. Kurang manis ya? Terima kasih. So this is a nasi lemak and it's really really delicious and it's called coconut milk rice. And just now I just ordered a drink, which is a good accompany from with this dish. I'm going to show you under the sunlight. It's a bit. See this beautiful rice. So basically, we eat this. This is we are as a Malaysian. We are so proud of this dish. It's called nasi lemak coconut milk rice. We can eat it during breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Back to you, Luis.
Thank you very much. Just a quick question I want to ask you because we have the idea like the Malaysian people are always eating rice. It's so important the rice in your daily diet.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. Rice is our primary, nutrition. Yeah, the food that we take in Malaysia. So you can see this is the sambal, this is the chili, and actually what's the funny facts? What's the fun facts of this dish? The chili, this is the chili. It's more important than the rice. Okay, so why is that? Because some restaurant they may not cook a nice coconut rice, but if they cook a nice chili, we will take it as well. The chili is important than the rice. But also, if this is a good store like the one I'm visiting right now, they really maintain very good in both way, which is the rice and the chili. And as you can see, this is anchovies. It's like a small dry. They fried the small fish with the nuts. You can see the nuts here.
Yep.
And also this is the egg, the half-boiled egg, or sorry, no, yep. And actually, sorry, this is not a half-boiled egg. This is like a fully boiled egg and with chicken. So basically, this is the complete set of nasi lemak, and they cook with coconut milk and the pandan leaf for the fragrance. And yeah, and one last thing before I pass it to you, this is the really interesting drink. I showed before just a picture, but today you guys are lucky because this is the real footage. This is called a teh tarik, which is like a national milk tea in Malaysia. So both of this is a good combination for breakfast, for lunch or dinner. And this is a national dish and this is a national drink. Nasi lemak and milk tea. Back to you,
Thank
Luis.
you very much. I'm going to leave you starting eating that, and after we will be back with you asking about how it's going, how it tastes, because normally chili is not typical in the part of Europe, but it's so good, and we are getting used to with different foods. One of the parts of Europe that I think that they don't eat chili or spicy tasted is in France. Bonjour, Pierre, in Paris. How are you? Comment ça va?
Bonjour, comment ça va, Luis? Everybody, hello.
Hello, good morning. Let us know where are you right now? What we have in the
Good morning.
background? Beautiful background with the boats.
Yes, well, I'm planning to take some days off to sail away from it all. So I'm in a port, French port, Parisian port, the port of the Arsenal, and near Bastille. So in the eastern southeast of Paris. And well, I wanted to take a walk here because it's usually very amazing that you can have that kind of boats in the middle of Paris.
Yeah, it looks like so beautiful that we have right now in the background
Yeah.
behind you. We have a lot of boats, and it calls the Arsenal port. I guessed it is not because the Premier League team, right? It is. Be careful in terms of of communication. Be careful with your image. You need to be in the background of you. We want to see you.
Oh, sorry.
So be careful with that. I want to
Yeah,
ask you
all right, thanks.
why it calls the Arsenal
Yeah, all
port.
right. It used to be a place to store the ammo, the ammunition, and that's how we call the place, Arsenal, and before the revolution that took place in the 18th century. So that was a place where all the ammos were stored, and just in case Paris and France was attacked from external enemies. So that was a very. It used to be a big fortress here, and with a lot of guns, powders, and stuff like that. So that's why it's called the arsenal.
Yeah, I want to ask you if you could take 1 second and make the camera and show us around how it looks, because it looks like so beautiful, so ancient port, and of course, it's close from the Bastille. Yeah. And you mentioned before, like the Revolution, that is one of French Revolution was one of the mothers of the Revolution. How important was this port during the Revolution?
It was really important because actually it, in a way, was the creator of the whole event, because the Parisians, they got some guns, some rifles from Les Invalides, another place, and they came here to get the powder, to get the ammo, so that they could fight against an enemy that was supposed to be outside of Paris, but very close. And so they got rifles and guns, and they took the powder here. But here there was the royal forces, so they fought back, and that's how it started, because they didn't want the rebel brigades to take the ammos and the powders. So that's how it started, and that's exactly why La Bastille was the starting point of the revolution.
Yeah, I want to ask you, could we see, could you take your camera and show us a few of the port, please? Yes, to know how it is.
Of course.
And of course, if you're watching this right now, the Sixth Explorer, this live show, I'm Luis Jose, we are with Pierre in French, and we are discovering the Arsenal port, where the Royal Army in the 18th century was keeping the port. Oh, look at that views, it's so beautiful. Was keeping the ammo. The rebels took that ammo against the royalty. So sometimes the power that you create sometimes goes against you. That is right, Pierre?
exactly, Louis. That is totally right. Yes, and I'm right here just to show you a few boats, and I like to come here just as a kind of holidays atmosphere, and maybe I could ask, hello, there is somebody inside this beautiful boat, so I'm gonna try to get on the deck. So it's gonna be a little shaky for now.
Come on.
Here I am.
Come on, Pierre. This is television. We need rhyme. Yes, we need to show everything. Bonjour, madame.
All right. Bonjour, madame. Bonjour, hello. Are you the owner of this boat? It's your husband. And, well, you're settled here, but since when?
Since 1 year.
1 year here? And is it easy to get a location here? No. You have to buy a boat? Oh.
Enormous list
of waiting, huh?
How much they are paying?
So you bought a boat? How much do you have to pay to stay here? To be for 1 year, for instance?
No, it's not a year. It's like a location for electricity and the place.
Okay.
We pay about 800 a month.
800 a month.
More or less.
Wow, that's a real.
Yeah, it's.
So just to get the electricity. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah,
Luis?
just to say, like, we need to move right now again to Malaysia, Pierre. So I'm going to letting you
All right.
to speaking with the
Okay.
woman and moving for the next store, next place, and we are going to discover a new place here. How it's Otis eating. We were watching right now how Pierre were showing us and told us how much is expensive to have one park boat. We could say that one parking of boat here in French. It costs like 800 per month. It's so expensive, but what is not expensive is so cheap. Is seeing Otis enjoying his food in Malaysia. This dish which contains like fish, contains chicken, contains. Rice, of course. Rice is so important. Otis, how are you? How is going your food? We are right now watching like different
Hey.
trees.
Thank you, Luis. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Thank you for bringing me back and welcome back to Malaysia. Thank you for watching City Explorer again. Unfortunately, I cannot really finish the food because because of the time we have the limitation. So I have to move on to the second place right now. So I'm the main street. Last time I just walked. There is a distance limitation that I cannot show all of these streets for you guys. But today I can make it because I'm riding on my bicycle and just follow my camera and I will show you the next window shop we go into on this street. So follow me. Back to you, Luis.
Thank you very much. I want to ask you how it was, how it tastes, because for me, I just had breakfast, and normally during the breakfast, I don't eat anything, just a piece of oil and bread. But how it was, it looks really, really good with the chicken mixing with the chili, of course. That it looks really, really good. Yeah.
Thank you, Luis. Yeah, pardon me, I'm not switching back to my face because I want to show you guys this beautiful place. While showing you, I'm telling you the taste of the dish. And I apologize, I just forgot to mention how it tastes like. It was really, really good as usual. And to be honest, I ate more than once of that rice in a day. You know, sometimes I just feel like I don't know what else I really like it. I just love Nasi Lemak very much, so I can take it for breakfast and lunch. And it was so good. And you know what? One of the fun facts of the rice I showed just now, it listed on the Time magazine the top 10 healthy food in the world. Can you imagine that? Because as a local, we don't think it's a surprise for us that it's the 10 like one of the 10 healthier food in the world, because Time just listed and you know they just like put it as a one of the healthier food. Okay, we arrived here. This is one of the beautiful Limbong Art, and unfortunately they closed today. Actually, I approached them yesterday and they say they are open, but I'm not sure what's happened. But no worries, we can continue to walk through. Yeah, back to you, Luis.
Thank you very much. So you're showing us like right now the last time, not the last day, the last evening in the city that you were saying like the last week. How do you feel for this mission? Because everything looks so familiar, so
Yes.
close. Let us know your feelings right now.
I feel a bit sad because I met friends here. I have so many people around me because they are so. You see, I almost
In terms
like
of
end of this
communication,
village.
in
I
terms of
almost,
communication,
like, at
we
the
have
end of
one
this village.
problem right now, Otis, because the camera shot was stopped. So right now we can't see again, or we can't see anything from your camera. Otis, sorry, I need you asking for fixing 1 second because I want to discover it and following you in this day, in your last day in that city that was with us, with the viewers and the presenters of City Explorer. The last 7 days that you show us, you take all the essence for this city. So thank you very much. I will be back with you in a second. I'm going to try to connect right now again with our explorer Pierre in Paris, who was in the Arsenal port. Remember, this is City Explorer. This is a live show. I'm Luis Jose Sarria, and we are discovering different parts of the world. Malaysia with Otis, and we have Paris with Pierre, our explorer. What do you think about? Remember that you could chat us by the Instagram chat, by the Facebook one, and I will reserve just to say hello for all the viewers who are connecting, like Ozzy, Nadim, the Winning Box, for example, all of them that you are connecting right now. Just to say thank you very much again. Remember, this is the 1st of April. I think that today we are having some kind of problems with the connection, so I'm going to wait 1 second. I hope you please Otis. Stay with us until the moment that Otis is going to appear again, like right now. So we are going to connect again with Otis, who is visiting the last stores, the last business stores in his last day in the village that was with us the last 7 days. Otis, we are back with you again.
Hey, I'm sorry about just the technical issue. So right now I'm stopped. I stopped by. I parked my bike here, and I have a walk for the window shopping. Although here is
I think like again we have this kind of issues about connection. So I don't know what has happened today. Like maybe we have a tsunami of bad communication with in Malaysia right now. But when I'm speaking about tsunami, I remember the water, and about water is where is our explorer today, Pierre in the port of Arsenal, Arsenal port. How to say that? We are back with you, Pierre.
Oh, hi. Yes, well, still chilling on the port, and I'm dreaming of taking one of these boats and sail away, definitely. So, do you want to just have a little glimpse of the old marina
Yeah,
of the port?
of course, of course, of course. Don't worry, I'm going to follow you anyway. I'm going to follow you.
Oh, okay. Just please follow me. It's straight ahead, actually.
Yeah, so what's
It's
everything?
like this. Everything is pretty quiet. In France, we had a kind of a new lockdown announcement yesterday. Well, it was supposed to be announced by the president,
Mhm.
but actually, it was not that restrictive. So that's not a big difference compared to what we were uh, bound to do before. So the people are pretty happy not to be strictly locked down.
Yeah,
Just schools are closed, and that's it.
yeah. I have one question for you because we are watching all the time, like all the boats
Yep.
that we are seeing here in the Arsenal port here in City Explorer, are really ready
Yes.
for living. I mean, people are living there, like the people that we interviewed before, that you interviewed before. Is still living there, or is just like a second
Y-
home?
yes. Well, that's a good question. No, it is a main address. They do live here, but the woman I was talking to, she told me that for the summer they usually leave this Paris, well, this park slot, and they would go on La Marne, which is a river, well, close to that one, and they will sail away and well, just to get some kind of escape feeling, and but they're getting back here afterwards, so it's main address. Sorry.
Ye- Yeah, and explain.
Non, non, je vous filme pas, justement.
Right now
Non, non,
we have one problem with Pierre because he's crossing the Tour of France, like this mythical career of cycling. But he's showing us all the Arsenal port. Yes, we are seeing like how the boats. Yes, there is not one line of boats, so the boats can leave the port. It is because it's not the permission right now is like not moving your places, just staying at your home. Or why we are seeing a lot of boats with different lines of parking.
Yes, because there's a kind of slot issue. So they are putting the maximum of boats within the same space. And when you want to leave, you have to just get along with your neighbor. I mean, so it takes a few days just to organize the living, if you wish to. But I saw that the woman. Yeah, sorry, you maybe want to ask something.
No, yes, I want to say you like focus again in terms of communication. We need to see everything. We don't want to see your shadow. Sorry, we want to see all the part because it's so beautiful. I get crazy with the
Yeah,
water. Yes, one thing, a short question, short question before we are going to be back in Malaysia with Otis. Would you like to live in one of these
Yes.
boats, or maybe you're going to? I think like me, you're going to get dizzy during your time living in one of these boats.
If I could live here in one of these boats, that was your question?
Yeah, that's right. No, it's not that you could live. If
I
you
would
will,
say yes.
you will like, yeah, you would like to live there, like
Oh, yes, I
your
would
main
love-
address.
Yes, exactly.
Absolutely.
Of course. And you're in the middle of Paris. You're in the middle of Paris. Look at that. You have all the Parisian usual buildings, but you're on a boat. You're on the water. So that is merely magical, well, to me.
Yeah, like the people used to say, like I am an old sea dog. Thank you very much, Pierre. I'm going to giving you time for going to the next location, and we are going to move again to Malaysia, trying to see if we could connect again with Otis, because right now we were having some kind of problems with connection. But he is one of our favorite explorers. All the explorers are our favorite. RC is something it's familiar. Otis. What we are seeing again, or you are going to take my t-shirt?
Hey. Uh-huh. So yeah, thank you for. I'm sorry about the technical problem just now, and I think it's the signal is quite not okay here. But finally, I found a place. This is a good signal for my live show. And welcome back. Thank you, Luis, and thank you for watching City Explorer. Right now, I'm in front of this famous cafe in this town. It's called Marian Cafe. As you can see, maybe it's like swap the algorithm. Never mind. I will use my real camera and show you the beautiful place, the beautiful side of this cafe. Before I turn, sorry about that. In front, there's another famous cafe. It's called Ombak Cafe, and I'm in the another which is like a dessert cafe right now. It's called Marian Cafe Marian. And what I really like is the owner, the owner of this cafe. They create a beautiful poster for this as well. You can see poster by Marian. This is the place I'm in.
Yeah, Otis, I think we have problems again. Right now
we can see beautiful.
We are on live. Don't worry. Continue.
And let's see, they are really famous about the cheesecake here. So you can see almost finished. Oh, okay, so you can see there. Hello. Hi. Sorry, I'm living right now. So may I ask all this? The jewelry is made by the owner as well. Oh, it's from owner's friend. I see. But the poster is from. I see. Marion is the owner, right? Cool.
I have one question for them, Otis. If you could ask.
His name. Okay. So this is the owner's friends, and the owners also are making posters. So the owner's friends making this jewelries. It's so beautiful. So almost finished, right? The dessert today. Yeah, they have a good. Quite busy today. Yeah, it's so cool. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Please, Luis.
Yeah, I want to ask them why we are seeing a lot of beautiful cakes, a lot of sweet things, and up all those things they have a local Tabasco. Are you mixing the Tabasco with the cakes? Because I don't know how it will be. And which is the normal, for example, dessert that you are going, for example, for eat one morning?
Yep.
So we're watching that we have a little technical problems here with our explorer Otis. Let's go to.
Okay. So normally, sorry, can you repeat again your question?
Yeah, I want to ask you. Sorry, we are again here in City Explorer with Otis in Malaysia. We are on live with him. We can hear you properly. I want to ask you why we are mixing in this, for example, beautiful view of all the cakes, sweet, like it looks like perfect. I want to eat right now all of them. Why we are mixing in the top with Tabasco? Tabasco? Is because they add a little Tabasco on the cakes, or why is there? Like they're selling different kind of products.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Tabasco.
It's up. The Tabasco is up on the bar.
Oh yeah. You're not kidding. The Tabasco. Sorry. Can you hear me? Yeah. The Tabasco. Do you have any flavor with Tabasco here? Flavor? Yeah, the Tabasco cake or something like that. Okay. So, what is your signature cake here? Our signature cake, not sure, but it's only cheesecake. Cheesecake lah. Anything for signature here is only the ones with the French words. The French lah. Because the owner, she's a French? She's a French. Ah, okay, cool. So Marianne is a French girl. Lady, okay. So yeah, most of the famous one, the signature cake is the French dessert, and she's a French, and her name is Marianne, and this one, the middle one. Oh, this one. It's called brulee. Creme brulee. So this is the most signature one. It's called creme brulee, and it's a reasonable price, just a 10 ringgit, which is like just £2. Back to you, Luis.
Thank you very much. I'm going to leave you enjoying that cakes, but remember, Otis, that you wanted to show us the last background before we are going to end the show, because the time is running out, is running cross. So we don't have more time. I give you time to travel in us for that place that you wanted to show here in Malaysia with our explorer Otis, and we are going to move again with Pierre, who is in Paris. He wanted to show us different places here in the romantic capital city of France. I hope that he's going to be connect. He is walking. Otis, I know that you are walking right now and you are showing us something so important. How are you? What is that? We are seeing right now like Otis is walking and he is showing us like one of the monuments, the end of the Arsenal Park here in Paris, where it's so typical that people are living. Like thinking, for example, imagine that in your country, in your city, like you have a small river and suddenly you see how the people are living in different boats there. It will be so funny. Maybe you think about this kind of adventure to be a mariner, or thinking about you wanted to be a Captain Jack Sparrow, for example, and you said maybe I'm not enough brave for living in the in the sea, but maybe the river in the middle of Paris is a good way. Pierre, could we connect with you? Do you hear us?
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes, I'm right here.
Let us
Hello.
know. Let us know what we are watching right now in the back, like in the deep. That monument, is that the Bastille?
Exactly. So I'm going to put it again on the screen. Sorry. It is called La Colonne de Juillet, which means, well, the July column, in memory of the revolution that took place, not the first revolution that took place in 1789, but the second revolution that took place in 1830. So that monument is dedicated to the ones who actually were assaulting once again the monarchy, but in 1830, in 19th century.
Yeah, this is so
So
important.
la colonne de Juillet, yeah.
Careful in terms of communication. Yeah, just focus. That monument, yeah, it looks so beautiful. Like it's a beautiful symbol. Why
I'll
it's so
try to
important?
get closer. Yeah,
Don't worry. Just ask.
it
Explain
is
us.
important because. Okay, yes. It's important because for instance, um, France wanted to get rid of the monarchy. So the first revolution, that what it led to a new political system. But the monarchy came back, and after Napoleon, there's been a new king, and that kind of situation, the Parisians, but also, well, the French people didn't want it. So they fought once again to get rid of the new monarchy in 1830. So that's why there's been a second revolution. And after that, they decided to, well, to build this monument, just not to forget that monarchy can come back at any time.
It's like something scary. I don't know. Different countries have monarchy system, and yeah, sometimes it looks like different. And we are remember here. Yes, I want to ask you why is so important the revolution of 1789? Because I think it's one of the mothers of the revolution in Europe during the 18th century. Of course, it's a mother. It's so important. Why it's so important? Why it started?
It started because of there's a kind of conjunction of facts. First of all, the economic crisis, and so there was also a kind of starving issue because it had been 2 years that the fields didn't produce the good so vegetables, and we had to face a kind of a disette, a famine. I don't know how you say it in English, and so that started also because of that, because the people were actually starving, they were hungry, and and they were feeling that there was no expectation apart getting more and more poor. So they they actually decided to not to kill the king or to get rid of the king, but just to have some kind of consideration and to get some.
Yeah,
So
yes, to
that's
review the
why
words.
it
Yes,
started.
yes, to review the words of my friend Pierre. I want to say goodbye. Can you focus on you in this moment because we are going to end to end the show. We are going to end the show soon.
Okay.
So thank you very much for our explorer Pierre, who is in Paris, showing us that this beautiful river. I think is the Sena. Thank you very much. Merci beaucoup, Pierre.
Sen, absolutely. Merci, Luis. Gracias, Luis. Thank you.
Au revoir, bye bye. Thank you very much. And we are going to end this beautiful show that we are having. We're going to end with a beautiful background. I think it's going to be so noisy, so wind, because I'm seeing that it's so windy, and you can start to feeling. But I think it's one of the best places that he took me in the last days. And I think with this kind of landscape that we have in your background, with the cloudy landscape and the sea, is so beautiful. Otis, Malaysian explorer of City Explorer, how are you? Could you listen us, Otis? I think like we can connect with you right now that you are listening us, or you're smiling because you like to smile to me. We have this kind of connection. Let me know, how do you feel? Do you feel free, my friend? The sea makes you happy?
Hey, I'm so glad. I'm so grateful to hear you back, Luis, and thank you. And yeah, so right now I'm at the last destination to say goodbye to this beautiful beach. Yes. Yes. I feel good. Yeah, the sea makes me happy. Although just now I got a fall from the bicycle because I was rushing here, but everything is worth it because everything is so nice here, and I'm glad to show with you guys together. And I feel I'm a report man now because behind me there is a dark clouds. It's going to be a heavy rain. So, but if you can see the thunder, just make a wish and make wish come true, you know. And this is really beautiful. I wish that you guys can see a thunder behind me. I'm not sure. But so this is the beach behind me. It's called Cherating Beach, and we're going to say goodbye, a grateful goodbye to this place. And the next destination, I'm going to move to another northern part of Malaysia. Just stay tuned, my explorer in Malaysia. And back to you, Luis.
Thank you very much, our explorer Otis. I want to say you thank you and saying goodbye by myself to this beautiful beach. I know we have delayed, but we are going to wait you to say goodbye here in City Explorer. We try to say something, we try to speak with our explorer Otis, that sometimes the delay is so complicated. I'm going to leave his image in the background. He's saying goodbye. He could listen us, but the windy sometimes is impossible for answer us. Thank you very much for this live show. Thank you very much for being with us. Remember, this is City Explorer. This is the new way, a new era that we could show you different places in the world. My name is Luis Jose. I hope that we are going to see each other soon. I hope that you enjoy with us, and remember that we are going to upload this video, this show today, this live show of City Explorer in all different social networks. Thank you very much, and I wish you a happy day, and of course, happy Easter and a happy beginning of April.